What's going on, everyone? So today it is 10:30 a.m. We've got a lot of things going out, and let's see, we just started. It's pretty early, so we're just getting through everything and trying to get stuff out as soon as we can here. I'd probably say we're, I don't know, halfway, almost halfway, not even halfway, to be honest. And I am sweating. It is 64 degrees. And I'm gonna lower that to 60. And it is super hot right now. Anyways, we got a big day going on. We'll be doing some things with this here real soon. So I'm gonna try and finish as much of this as possible right now and then get to that next, so. All right, and next up, we're gonna go ahead and drop the F80 off to the alignment shop. It's been kind of, you know, a little iffy just because we replaced all the suspension. So next we have to align it so we have a good starting point, and then from there we're gonna redo all the suspension again just so we have a good, like I said, starting point to know what is off, what's still good, and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna head to the alignment shop, get that done, pick her up afterwards, and then we'll be able to start modding the suspension and wheels and brakes and all that good stuff. Giving the United 2 some much needed love. Oil change, new filter. Oil was okay, but I'm just making sure everything is kind of tip-top shape just because I know she won't be around much longer. If you guys already know, I'm thinking about doing the giveaway on this car, so I'm gonna just try and spice it up a little bit. We are adding some new things, and I'll just tell you now, I am developing new big brake kit for this. It's not like the F30 conversion or anything like that, but it's an actual 6-piston Brembo caliper, as a matter of fact. So, but yeah, we're just working on this just so I can clean it up a little bit, make it tip-top shape. We're gonna put some new injectors in it and stuff like that, but it's looking good. Dripping its last few bits of oil, and then putting in our mold tool, 5W40. This is all that we use in the shop, FYI. So, all right, I just picked it up. I am gonna hope that the car drives better now. But let's check it out. Let's see. We'll see what sort of things it does now. Anyways, all right, so I'm gonna just test the alignment. I'm just gonna drive it, see how it is, but I would imagine it's better. I know it's not gonna be perfect just because I probably have a couple of things I need to do, but it should be better. I think is all I'm going for. Car actually feels solid. Everything is actually straight, because for a second in the beginning, this was actually kind of over a little bit. It's actually straight this time, which is perfect. I'm not hearing like those clunks like I did before. So shout out to Edgar. He's the guy that aligned it. He told me that one of the front control arms was just a slight bit, and he meant like a slight bit loose. And he said that little bit could make all the difference of it being how I described it to be. So I think it fixed it. So I think we're good. Everything, it seems to be pretty aligned. He said it was not too bad, so, but it looks like we're good. I think this is exactly how I want it. Suspension feels really good. It's tight. There's no clunking. So I think we're good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get to the next part, which is what you guys want to see. Now that I know the car is at a good point where we can actually start modding more than some of the basics. All right, I'm excited. I don't know, I'm excited. And this just showed up. Shout out to Street Fighter LA. So this is gonna be for the F80, and as far as what's in here, we're gonna figure it out here in just a second, but judging by the size of the box, I think you guys can tell. Pretty sure it's gonna be some aero parts in carbon. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox and check what's in here real quick. and then we'll test fit everything here shortly as well. Street Fighter LA F8X. It looks like a guy's shirt with it too. Yeah. Alright, and this is what was in the box. This is one of them. The first of 2 items. But you can see F80, which is the same as the F30, carbon fiber rear deck spoiler. Now it kind of looks, you know, for a lot of people, I'm going to say it probably looks the same, but there is a distinct difference in this design and the height and the aggressiveness. More importantly, the fitment. These guys are based out of California, Southern California, and they do an amazing job on design, on manufacturing, quality control, communication, social media, everything. They do it all. So pretty awesome finish. And from what I've had in the past, I mean, with that car right there, everything's been spot on. Fitment's been perfect, so pretty stoked to go ahead and put this on the car. I'm totally down to rock their stuff because everything that they push out is 10 out of 10. Of course, I'll put all the links below, but this is where it comes into play for me to have fun and test. All right, next option or next item is right in there. Let's go to get that one. And even before I get to that, I want to show you guys BWE. So if you guys know BWE, Eric runs BWE. He's a good friend of mine, and we've been working with them for a little bit now and pumping out a lot of stuff. The reason why I like them particularly is because they offer some of the most budget-friendly stuff I've ever seen, and quality is up there. So I wouldn't offer it if it was bad quality but cheap, but if it was great quality and still cost-effective, I'm all game. So he's been really awesome. Everyone loves their stuff. He's I give him props because he's a one-man team and he does everything himself. So anyways, we're working with him and we've been wanting to try some of the new stuff. So I haven't rocked anything in the past just because it's been everything that I want is overly aggressive, obviously. And for this build, I want to do it in phases. So I'm going to rock some of this stuff for a bit and try out their Type 2, Type 4, Type 1 and 3, and then obviously for the 3 and 4, you got to have the inner. So, all right, so this is kind of what everything looks like here. You can see this stuff is high quality. I mean, you're talking about getting a pair of rear fins for less than $100, and you can see, you know, high quality plastic, no sharp edges or anything like that. It's all like very, very precise. Pre-drilled holes on most of these. You can see the finish, and it looks legit. I mean, the carbon looks really good, not even gonna lie. It almost looks like actual carbon, which is the crazy part. So you've got the Type 2, Type 1s, same thing, and then the inside fin, of course. So very, very stoked to try these out myself. And of course, like everything else, you can find all this stuff online, linked in by the description. Feel free to check it out, and if you want to cop a pair, you're welcome to. And of course, the item that I would have to say I'm most excited about is this front lip. I am so stoked because their front lip on my car over there has been the most on point thing I've ever seen. Fitment was 11 out of 10, and I don't want to overhype them, but it was the best look I've ever seen. So I am excited to try theirs on the F80, and we're gonna go ahead and open it and throw this bad boy on. Dun da da da, and there she is. This carbon is beautiful, even weaves all the way through. Quality is beautiful. I mean, you can see every line, all the curves, the contours for precision. I like it. I love it. And of course, it came with hardware, so I'm pretty happy to say that, you know, they're looking out for you when it comes to making sure everything fits right in OEM. And made a huge mess here, but this thing is super smooth. Yeah, what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Dude, this thing looks perfect. Look at that. Look how the lines fill up every perfect little hole. That corner that I was talking about. Obviously, once it's mounted, it'll be a lot better, but I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It's gotta be, I'm thinking it's gotta be perfect. Fitment's gotta be really good, you know? Especially for front lip when they fall off. Side skirts and rear spoiler, not a huge deal, but front lips, when you start hitting stuff, that thing falls off, you're not gonna be happy. Dang. And as far as actually putting it on, I'm gonna wait until the car is wrapped. So we're gonna wrap it. We got the vinyl wrap sitting back there. You can see that box right there. We've already got it, so we're gonna wrap this new color, which I will unveil at some point soon. But this one is gonna be put on right after that, just so I don't have to take it on and off. And of course, the moment you and I have all been waiting for, the unboxing of my new wheels. Now, obviously you can tell what it is at a glance, but I will tell you a little bit of backstory. So I've had these boxes for, like, I'm not even joking, almost a whole year. I've had these for so long. I have another F80 project that I've been working on that these were supposed to go on for an F80 SEMA build and all that kind of stuff. Things fell through. I've never opened them because I've never wanted to tempt myself to throw them on. So they're still here. They're going on that other F80 you saw, and I'm ready. Huge shout out to Ron at AR Motorworks for hooking me up. So Ron, their shop specializes in a lot of, well, obviously BBS wheels, but they do a lot of custom rebarreling, they do a lot of finishes, they do a lot of custom stuff when it comes to these wheels. So you can get a nice set of HREs, BBS, stuff like that. And they will basically take it to whatever level and spec you want. So if you want it like a certain offset, width, color, whatever it is, they'll do it. And they'll reinforce it so it's safe. So I've had these for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and get the tires mounted. Obviously, throw them on the car. We've got suspension coming right after, but I can't wait any longer, and neither can you. This here, which is going to be the rear, the reason I chose this one is because it's going to have the largest width of the entire box. So I want to kind of see what it looks like with the most amount of depth, and it was the top of the pile. So we also have the fronts, which are a different complete set of specs with offset and stuff like that. So let's see what we got. Being extra careful because I don't want to scratch them or accidentally slice through it, you know? Holy crap. Hey, come take a look at this. Whoa.
So, is that just a, well, so deep?
It's crazy. Alright, check this out. Gotta look at it like that. That looks crazy. Like, you could see, this is like, I don't even know, that's like my whole hand. That's like several inches, but check that out. It looks insane. It's so clean. I can't wait to put them on. So they're 20s. These are 20 by 11 and a half. I think like 20, the offset's like 20, I think it's 29, but it might even be lower than that. But my specific words and specs that I told him was, I want the impossible possible. I said, I want nothing that anyone else has. I want the most perfect, the most aggressive specs you can go, period. And he said, say no more. And this is what I got. Yeah. The fronts are supposed to be just as crazy. They actually have a lot lower offset, but the width is going to be a little bit less. I think they're like 20 by 10, but the fronts are supposedly a lot easier on these cars than the rears, because the rears offsets are pretty high, but this is cool. I've also got another set of center caps. I'm going to go look for them, but he's hooked me up with another set. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, put them in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Follow us on social media, visit Mashimoto.com. We will see you guys on the next video. We've got a lot of things planned. We got suspension, putting the wheels on. We've got brakes, the vinyl wrap, all the aero. We've got the seats. We've got headlights, all the bolt-ons. The list goes on. So we've got a ton of things you don't want to miss, a lot of new things, and more importantly, the build progression. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out. Got a hot date. It's gonna look so good.